Oneida Deal of 2013 that ended land, tax, and gaming disputes is now in jeopardy of being breached. It was agreed that the Oneida Nation's exclusive gaming rights would be in a 10-county central New York region. The nation would invest 25% of its net gaming revenue from slot machines into the state and surrounding counties. But now, local lawmakers are worried that the Oneidas would be excluded from participating in the mobile sports betting deal brought forth by the state to be passed in the budget. Our Shalon Stevens spoke with Assemblywoman Marianne Buttonshaw about the budget process, Oneida County Executive Anthony Pacenti about the potential revenue loss, and the governor, who gave his own response.
As of now, the proposed mobile sports betting brought forward in the New York State budget does not include the Oneida Indian Nation.
Unfortunately, at this point, the proposal does not include the tribal casinos. So that is something I'm very concerned about. We spent last week continuing to emphasize the importance of one of our largest employers in Oneida County.
This would have a negative financial impact on Oneida County.
Just in Oneida County alone, you're talking on average about $20 million a year.
Pacenti says to level the playing field for everyone.
Especially when you have these agreements that have been put in place and have been honored by the Oneidas. Remember, we get 20 million, the state's still getting some 50+ million a year, and so are the other counties around us getting a share of their revenue. So this is what the state needs to understand.
Governor Andrew Cuomo says the mobile sports betting should be done the same way the lottery is done. The state should make the money directly and decipher where it should go.
With the Indian gaming, the issue is if you make a bet from your phone in a geographic area that is in a Indian gaming area, they don't get that revenue. That revenue goes to the state. Their claim is, well, since you're in their physical area, they should get that bet, the revenue from that gaming.
Cuomo says they have been trying to work through this. The Oneida Nation responded by saying they have serious legal doubts about the legislation and the impact it will have on central New York. They regret that the state is not trying to resolve these issues cooperatively. Reporting, Shalon Stevens, Eyewitness News.
While the governor does say there is a conceptual agreement on all issues, the New York State budget remains several days overdue, and some big topics remain: increasing taxes for one, particularly on the wealthy, and funding excluded workers, and that includes undocumented immigrants and those recently released from incarceration. Our Capitol correspondent Karina Capabianca has your update on how much they're calling for.